The world you know is just a thin veil. Behind the fences and the no trespassing signs, there are places that time forgot, and some that the authorities want you to forget. From ghost cities guarded by soldiers to hospitals where the walls still scream, we are going where no one is allowed to enter. Stay alert, because our journey starts in a Mediterranean paradise turned into a nightmare. Let's step inside the forbidden streets of Varosha. Once a playground for billionaires and stars like Elizabeth Taylor, Varosha was the French Riviera of Cyprus. But in 1974, everything changed in a heartbeat. When the invasion began, 40,000 people fled, leaving their meals on the table and brand new cars in the garages. For over 50 years, this city has been frozen in time, guarded by soldiers. But while these hotels crumble, a darker gate is waiting for us in the United Kingdom. Deep in the woods of East Sussex lies Hellingly Hospital, an asylum designed to be a masterpiece of Victorian medicine that turned into a scene from a horror movie. Opened in 1903, it housed over 1,200 patients, many of whom were forgotten by society. When the doors finally closed in 1994, the tools of the trade, the needles, the lobotomy chairs, and the patient records were left behind to rot. Locals say you can still hear the screams echoing through the ward. But while Hellingly is haunted by ghosts of the past, our next stop is guarded by very real modern-day weapons in a place you won't find on any map. In the red, dead heart of the Australian outback, there's a place known as the Area 51 of the South. This is Pine Gap. On the surface, it's a joint defense facility, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful surveillance stations on Earth. Thousands of miles from any major city, these giant white domes intercept signals from satellites, drones, and even your cell phone. The airspace is restricted, the ground is guarded by elite forces, and what happens inside those domes stays between the CIA and the NSA. But if you think a desert base is hard to hide, wait until you see the forbidden fortress hidden under the streets of a capital city. Deep beneath the busy streets of London lies a secret the government tried to bury. During World War II, a massive underground fortress, codenamed Paddock, was built to house Winston Churchill and his cabinet in case of a nuclear strike. Most Londoners walk over it every day, unaware that 60 feet below their feet are steel doors, blast-proof walls, and maps still pinned to the tables. It's a ghost world of concrete and silence, strictly off-limits to the public due to asbestos and structural decay. But while London hides its secrets underground, our next destination is an entire island that has been deleted from the maps for a much more terrifying reason. Just 90 miles off the coast of Brazil lies a place where humans are officially banned by the Navy. This is Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. It's not just a name. Experts estimate there is one deadly snake for every square meter of land. The island is the only home of the golden lancehead, one of the most venomous vipers in the world, whose poison can literally melt human flesh. The last people to live here were a lighthouse keeper and his family, who, according to legend, didn't survive a night when the snakes invaded their home. Today, the lighthouse is automated, and the island is a forbidden death trap. But while this island is guarded by nature's killers, our next secret location is protected by the coldest walls on Earth. Deep inside a mountain on a remote island between Norway and the North Pole lies the ultimate insurance policy for humanity, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Designed to survive nuclear war, asteroid strikes, and rising sea levels, this Doomsday Vault holds millions of seed samples from every corner of the planet. It's built 400 feet into the solid rock, protected by massive blast doors and a natural deep freeze. No single person has all the codes to enter, and the vault remains locked, waiting for a catastrophe that we hope never comes. But while this sanctuary is hidden in the ice to save our future, our next forbidden zone is hidden in the middle of a modern city, protecting a secret that could destroy our past. In the heart of Rome, protected by the Swiss Guard and massive stone walls, lies the Vatican Apostolic Archives. For centuries, it was known as the Secret Archives, and for a good reason. There are 53 miles of shelving containing documents that date back over 1,000 years. From the trial of the Knights Templar to the excommunication of Martin Luther, the history of the Western world is locked away here. Only select scholars are allowed to enter, and even they cannot browse. They must request specific documents that have been vetted by the Church. Conspiracy theorists believe the vaults hide proof of alien life or the true lineage of Christ. Whether that's true or not, the Church keeps these doors locked for a reason. But while the Vatican guards our history, our final stop is a place where no one, not even a priest, is allowed to go, because the residents there aren't human. Isolated in the Indian Ocean, North Sentinel Island is home to the most secluded tribe on the planet. For over 60,000 years, these people have lived in total isolation, surviving the rise and fall of empires, world wars, and even the 2004 tsunami. They don't use money, they don't have a written language, and they have made one thing violently clear: they want to be left alone. In the 1970s, a National Geographic film crew tried to approach. The director ended up with an arrow in his thigh. Then, in 2006, 2 fishermen whose boat drifted too close were killed and buried in the sand. But the most famous case happened in 2018, when an American missionary, John Allen Chow, illegally paid local fishermen to take him to the island. He wanted to change their world, but he didn't realize that for the Sentinelese, our world is the threat. He never returned, and the Indian government decided not to recover his body. Today, the Indian Navy maintains a permanent 5-mile buffer zone. It's a forbidden zone designed to protect their ancient way of life from our modern diseases and to protect us from a hail of deadly arrows. This is, without a doubt, the last truly forbidden frontier on Earth. Forbidden frontier on Earth. It's a strange thought, isn't it? While these forbidden places exist in the shadows, the rest of our world is still out there, full of life, light, and beauty waiting to be explored. We've traveled from the radioactive ruins of the past to the deepest secrets of the present, but the real journey is the one you take every day. Some doors remain locked to protect us, but most of the world is wide open. So, after seeing all these dark corners, I have to ask, if you could go anywhere in the world tomorrow, no restrictions, just pure adventure, where would your heart take you? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see where your dreams are heading. If you enjoyed this expedition, show some love by hitting the like button and subscribing to join our community of explorers. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the shadows today. Go out there, stay curious, and appreciate the world we are lucky enough to walk in. I'll see you in the next one.